Good afternoon. Welcome to the Rancho Mirage Library and Observatory. My name is Jim Soa, and I'm on the foundation board, which makes many of these programs possible and free of charge, and increases the collection of the library, all kind of good things that is happening here. Your donations and sponsorships helps this happen. And today's program, in fact, is sponsored directly by a generous benefactor of the library, and he's a volunteer as well, and is one of our most enthusiastic supporters. So please help me welcome Mr. J. Bartush. And he has established the Bartush Performing Arts Fund that makes many of our programs possible. Enjoy this afternoon's concert. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so glad to be here. I'm with the Palm Springs Opera Guild. I'm so pleased, and we are as a group so pleased to be here at the library. It's going to be a wonderful performance this afternoon. Just a little bit of background: the Palm Springs Opera Guild is a nonprofit organization. We count on individuals like yourself for helping us to underwrite some of these programs. We have, of course, the ever-popular Opera in the Park, which will be the first Sunday in April this year. And we have an extensive in-school program that will see upwards of 20,000 young people sometime in March, April of this year as well. So we have a very, very wide-ranging group of programs. So if you're interested, there's a sign-up sheet in the back of the room. Please sign up, give us your email information, and we'll put you on our list. I'm very glad that I have the opportunity to introduce to you Natalie Mann, who has been here on a few other occasions. She's a fabulous soprano, very personable, and very knowledgeable about music. And she's put together a fascinating program about the kind of the confluence of the life of Gustav Mahler and the life and the music of a good friend of his, Richard Strauss. So I'd like to introduce Natalie Mann and pianist Jeffrey Pankow. It's going to be a very nice afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much for that kind introduction, and thank you to all of you for coming today. I am very excited to share this program with you, and very excited to have my longtime collaborator, Jeffrey Pankow, at the piano, and I hope he doesn't mind. He got some excellent news this morning. He teaches at the New Music School in Chicago, and two of his students are two of the 5 finalists for the Chicago Symphony Orchestra Concerto competition. So I wanted to give a little hand to Jeff and his students. And I think that speaks to, loads to his musicality and his love for passing that on to future generations. And he and I have shared that level of camaraderie, our enjoyment of sharing not only the music, but some information behind the music to help us all understand it a little bit better and to enjoy it a little bit more. And with that in mind, I would like to open this concert and invite you to listen a little differently, to release your inner judgments about how things should sound, what you think you should hear, and instead focus on the joy of the sound and the creative process that inspired Gustav Mahler and his contemporary Richard Strauss, as well as future composers. Now, I wanted to share a couple thoughts about listening for you. This is from The Listening Book by W.A. Matthew. This is the sound of your now, your symphony of place. Listening openly to a foreign language beyond the words is the true meaning. The history of music is the history of our response to tone, our waking up to it, remembering and forgetting it, our becoming in human form. And I think that that's a wonderful way for us to set up this concert today. Jeff and I are going to share with you one of Mahler's seminal works, the Rückert-Lieder. This was composed in 1901 through 1902, and they were first published as a collection with piano accompaniment and later republished in their full orchestral versions. And I think this will also do a beautiful job of helping you understand how composers go from a piano reduction score to something of a fuller orchestral score as well. You'll find many sweeping gestures that feel operatic in size, interspersed with heart-trembling, intimate gestures. Mahler frequently changed the order of these songs depending on the performance, and Jeff and I have selected an order that we feel expresses the dramatic arc of the poetry and music. And you'll certainly hear that operatic breadth in the telling of each of these poems. This emerging song style from Mahler brings a more spiritual and philosophical introspection with an expansive orchestral nature, which will broaden in his later works. These are the Mahler Rückert-Lieder.
Schau, selbst auch nicht Ich bin die Welt abhanden gekommen, mit der ich sonst viele Zeit verdorben. Sie hat so lange nicht vor mir verdorben. Sie mag wohl glauben, ich sei gestorben. Es ist mich auch gar nichts daran gelegen, ob sie mich für gestorben hält. Ich kann auch gar nichts sagen dagegen, denn wirklich bin ich gestorben, gestorben der Welt. Ich bin gestorben, dem Weltgetümmel und ruh in einem stillen Gebiet. Ich leb allein in meinem Himmel, in meinem Lied.
Thank you. I believe now that you do see that real operatic gesture and the beautiful movements that we feel within that internal longing of the poetry that he chooses to that expansive writing. It's really beautiful. And now I'd like to turn and look at some of the composers that he influenced, one of those being Benjamin Britten. He was heavily influenced by Gustav Mahler and eventually incorporated a number of Mahler's tunes into his own compositions. And this is actually a seminal work of his, Peter Grimes. This is the embroidery aria that I will be singing. It is from Britten's first opera that he wrote. And the plot in this is quite complex and dark, and you will see that this very, these harmonic crunches that we hear really give you that feeling of angst. Again, that idea that Mahler introduced us to. So Peter Grimes premiered in 1945 and actually brought Benjamin Britten a great bit of notoriety. In this aria, schoolmistress Ellen Orford, who has befriended Peter, finds the sweater she embroidered for the missing boy on Peter's fishing boat. This forces her to confront the grim reality of what has occurred. Listen again for the long legato lines and that intense harmonic color that underpin the dramatic lyrics. This is the embroidery aria by Benjamin Britten. And it's also very clear that Benjamin Britten, as well as Mahler, love using the full range of the soprano voice, which I love. I think that's so expressive and so emotive. Now, this next composer, Erich Korngold, actually worked with Mahler directly and actually was mentored by Mahler. Erich Korngold's original and distinctive style was really influenced by the long line development of Gustav Mahler, as well as the orchestral virtuosity of Richard Strauss. In 1909, Gustav Mahler recognized Korngold's talent, calling him a musical genius, and advised him to study with fellow composer Alexander Zemlinsky. Korngold also visited Gustav Mahler in his hotel in Munich at the time of the world premiere of Mahler's Eighth Symphony in 1910. While they did often correspond by letter, as Mahler did with Strauss, most of that correspondence has been lost. The interesting part of Korngold's career, he later wrote movie music, but very early on reached the height of his operatic compositional style at the age of 23. He was quite the Wunderkind when he wrote this opera, Die Tote Stadt, The Dead City. Both Strauss and Puccini praised the work after its debut. In this aria, Marietta, who is an exact likeness of Paul's dead wife, Maria, agrees to sing a song for him. This has a profound impact on Paul, to hear this song of love and loss sung by a woman who resembles his dead wife. This is Marietta's Lied from Die Tote Stadt.
Licht, das mir verblieb, rückt zu mir mein treues Lieb. Bist mir Licht und Tag, bange pochet Herz an Herz, auf nun schwing sich himmelwärts. Das Licht von treuen sich sie nach.
Thank you. And I must say, it is such a treat for me every time I get to perform that with Jeff because I love how he plays that postlude. It is, I know. So we were pleased to share that with you. The next piece on the program is by Andrei Previn, because Korngold was not the only émigré film score composer and opera composer who was influenced by Mahler. Andrei Previn, who once claimed in an interview that he was a distant descendant of Gustav Mahler, I guess everybody's relation, right, in music. He often loved conducting Mahler with various orchestras, and a matter of fact, his recording of Mahler's Fourth Symphony with Ellie Ameling and the Pittsburgh Symphony was nominated for a Grammy. And if you're looking for a recording of the Mahler Fourth, I also heartily endorse it. It's fantastic. Similar to Korngold, Previn's opera catalog is small but noteworthy. A Streetcar Named Desire premiered in 1995 at the San Francisco Opera with Renee Fleming in the title role. In this aria from Act 3, Blanche has been arguing with Mitch because he stood her up. This aria is free, almost dreamlike, with many unresolved chords and open harmonies that reflect Blanche's fragile mental state. This is I Want Magic from A Streetcar Named Desire.
That's what I try to give to people. Magic's what I try to give to people. If that's a sin, if that is such a sin, then let me be damned for it. Don't turn on that light. It'll all look so ugly in that light. Why not see by candlelight? Oh, moonlight. Oh, starlight. They are bright enough to see by. Sometimes time bright.
Thank you so much. And I hope that you're enjoying all these luscious, magnificent chords. Yes. And thankfully, we have even more for you, because Mahler and Richard Strauss actually had quite a great deal of affection to each other and supported each other during their compositional careers. Let me pick this up. Sorry about that. So they did support one another and had a great deal of affection for one another in their careers, and it's well documented. Actually, their letters to one another are quite a beautiful read to hear how encouraging they are. They conducted each other's works in various symphonies. They regularly commented on the premieres that they attended. And Mahler took the position as a conductor of the Metropolitan Opera for 2 seasons, starting in 1907. So again, having quite a great deal of influence on opera at the time. But as he moved to the United States, their correspondence then waned. Upon Mahler's death in 1911, Strauss wrote in his diary, "The death of this aspiring, idealistic, and energetic artist is a heavy loss." And these selected leader that we're presenting to you are really shining examples of Strauss's sweeping lines, his unique chord progressions, and thoughtful text painting as championed by Mahler. And again, even though Strauss, of course, did write a number of famous operas, I think you'll hear that operatic approach and expanse in these leader. I'm positive you'll enjoy them.
Du wirst nicht weinen, Bist du heiß, meine Hände fassen und wirst mir deine Seele lassen, lässt uns schenktest mir dein ganzes Leben. Ich will es allen weitergeben. Oh, es wird sehr bald sein, wir wissen's beide, wir haben einander befreit von Leide. So geb ich dich der Welt zurück, dann wirst du mir nur noch im Traum erscheinen und mich segnen und mit mir weinen. Oh, Glück, oh, Glück.
I have clearly forgotten exactly how dry it is in the desert.
Ich trage meine Minne verwunde, stumm im Herzen und im Sinne mit mir herum. Ja, dass ich dich gefunden, du liebes Kind, das freut mich alle Tage, die mir beschieden sind. Und ob auf der Himmel trübe, kohlschwarz die Nacht, leuchtet meine Liebe, goldsonnige Pracht. Und lücht auch der Welt in Sünden, so tut mir's weh. Die Arge Musse blinden von deiner Unschuld, deiner Unschuld Schnee. Ich trage meine Minne verwunde, stumm im Herzen und im Sinne mit mir herum. Ja, dass ich dich gefunden, du liebes Kind, das freut mich alle Tage, die mir beschieden sind. Ihr Mond ist stets derselbe. Sein Kuss mir immer neu. Ihr Augen nicht dasselbe, sein freier Blick du liebes einerlei, wie wird aus dir so mancherlei? Einerlei, mancherlei, einerlei, mancherlei, du liebes einerlei. Liebes, o du liebes seine
I just wanted to say one brief word saying thank you so much for joining us on this journey today through opera and art song and listening to how they really intertwine. I think it's such a beautiful story to be able to tell. And this last piece that we'll leave you with, Cecily, I think will really make you glad that you stayed. It's such a beautiful piece, and it says everything in it. And please do listen for the gorgeous piano playing of Jeff. I love this piece. This is Richard Strauss's Cecily.
Wenn du es wusstest, was Träumen heißt, von brennenden Küssen, von wundernden Höhen mit dir gelebten Augen und kussend und plaudern. Wenn du es wusstest, du neuntest dein Herz. Wenn du es wusstest, was Bangen heißt, in einsamen Nächten und schaut von Sturm, dann niemand tröstet milden Mundes die kampfmude Seele. Wenn du es wusstest, du kommst zu mir. Wenn du es wusstest, was Leben heißt, umhorcht von der Gottheit, das schaffenden Atem, zu schweben empor, nicht getragen, so zähligen Wenn du es wüsstest, wenn du es wusstest, glühtest mit mir.
Thank you.